Talk a little bit about rejection, because it's something that everybody deals with. And the difference between one person and the next is how they handle it, how they respond to rejection. Rejection, how you deal with it, it basically is based upon the story in which you tell yourself. So let's paint a picture here. Two people, one person tells themselves the story, I'm the man, I'm the woman. I'm in the process of becoming a millionaire. I'm in the process of creating a dynasty, of creating a very successful business, of creating an empire, or whatever it is they want to create. That's the story that they tell themselves. And it doesn't matter if they're living in a cardboard box or in a mansion. The story that someone tells themselves is in here, has nothing to do with that. Someone living in a mansion could have no friends, can't get a girlfriend of his life dependent upon it because of the story that he tells himself, that I'm not good enough. And then so we get to the other person, their story is I'm not good enough, I'm disorganized, I have no friends, I have all these excuses and all these odds stacked against me. And again, it's all up here, all in here. It's that story that they tell themselves. So beginning to understand how to deal with rejection is beginning to change the story that you tell yourself. See, okay, so let's say you're in sales, or you want to go out and meet a girlfriend or something like that, and you're approaching and things like that, or writing blog posts or making videos and you're putting them out there, and those are all things that you would potentially have to deal with rejection. People reject your content. People, you approach a girl, she rejects you, or you make a sales pitch, the prospect rejects you. So the story is of the guy that says, I'm the man, he knows it in here, I'm a freaking hustler, man. I'm in the process of creating a dynasty, I'm the man. When something happens like that, all of a sudden he goes to, call up a new business that he wants to form a relationship with and start a business collaboration with. He calls them up, they reject him, and they say, yeah, you're not who we're looking for. Well, one person, the person who doesn't have the good story themselves, is going to take it personal and say, I suck, this, I just don't know, I think I can't close the sale if my life depended on it. And the other guy, the guy who's the man, just says, yeah, you know what, that's too bad for them, because I'm the freaking man, and they just disqualified themselves for my time. They're not a project that I'm going to work on. I'm going to keep going because I'm the man, I'm a hustler, and I'm going to find someone else. And they're not even going to think about it. They're going to keep moving forward. Or say, for example, you go to approach a girl, and and you say hi, and you want to meet her, you think she's really pretty, and she just blows you off. The guy who tells himself the bad story is going to say, oh man, I'm ugly, or whatever. The guy who thinks he's the man just is, okay, she just disqualified herself from, being a part of my life. Because the qualities that I look for in a woman are women that have good communication skills, that are women that are receptive to me, that like me for me. And if this woman doesn't like you for you, then she's disqualified herself. Why would you want to pursue someone that doesn't like you for you, that is not receptive to your touch, that is not receptive to the way that you come on to her, right? It doesn't even make sense. So when someone rejects you, understand that they just have disqualified themselves from being a part of your inner circle. So, take for example, and so to dive a little deeper into it, when that happens, say you're going out there and you're making pitches, sales pitches, and you're out there and you're approaching girls, or you're putting content out or whatever, and you're getting rejection, you're getting it, but you're the man, you keep moving forward. What the man does is he says, okay, all of a sudden, he did his duty during the day, during the week. Well, when the off time comes, the evening and the early mornings and the weekends, like Iron Man, when Iron Man goes back into the cave, in the movie, and he rebuilds his suit and everything like that, and he comes out and he's got new suit, armor, new guns, weapons, and things like that on it. That's what you gotta do. And all of a sudden, okay, you're out there all the day, you're battling with your sword, this and that, and at night you're sharpening your sword, you're working on your self-improvement, you're reading books, you're listening to audios, you're perfecting your scripts, your pitches, your approaches, you're learning about women if that's what you want to pursue, and you're just sharpening your sword, and then the next morning you're coming out, you have a new armor on. And so that way, whether you get rejected or not, it doesn't matter, because if you don't have, if for example, you meet a woman and all of a sudden she is receptive to you, that's a project that you can work on. You can build upon that project together. Okay, great, she's receptive to me. This is exciting. This is a project that I'm going to work on. Let's make it work together. If it doesn't work out, the project that you have to work on is you. So if you go to make a business collaboration with a business, and they don't want to do business with you, and because if they did, then you could work on that project day and night, keep working on that project to make that explode. But if not, then you work on this project at night. You sharpening your sword. You're learning what you could do better, learning from your failures, learning from your successes, sharpening your sword. And then the next day you come out like Iron Man. You got a new suit on. You're even better and stronger. To where it gets to the point where it's almost like you're more addicted to the self-improvement. You love that. You love the game of knowing that every single day, whether you get rejected or not, at night you can self-improve, come out the next day with a brand new suit on, a new Iron Man suit on. And I've noticed, I have a lot of friends who are in they're pickup artists and things like that, and they're obsessed with self-improvement. So when things, they've almost gotten to the point where they're so good at getting women and things like that, that they actually would rather spend their free time working on themselves rather than going out on a date with a girl that just has poor communication skills, doesn't has a brain the size of a peanut, but she's good looking. They would and they become so picky with the type of women that they actually allow into their inner circle, that because of the fact that they understand how valuable their time is, and that they can use that extra spare time that they have to self-improve. So just a little quick thought for you guys on how to deal with rejection. Understand that it's really all just a mindset. You can shift your mindset, change that story that you tell yourself. Tell yourself that you are the man, you are the woman, you're in the process of creating the life that you absolutely deserve.